I know, I should have sent out a notification, shouldn't I? Of like, everybody should be in PJs today, like all day. Or different variations of PJs. These are my dressing up PJs. These are my day PJs. These are my night PJs. That's what we can all do, right, at this time. Oh, yes, beautiful, Janine. They look like dressed up PJs to me. Misha, look at the fam. Amazing. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is awesome. That warms my heart. Thank you for all being here, being together. That's wonderful. I was just going to wear my hat, but then Jocelyn said, I hope you're going to wear your PJs, just as I was getting dressed. And I was like, okay. And at first I thought it's going to be too distracting for them. And then the very next thought was, this is 2020, what they've gotten through this year. I think everyone can handle me wearing this outfit for yoga. So it all came into perspective, right? Keeping our humor in the most challenging of times. And I feel like we all together have certainly done that. That is a victory. That through the days we were crawling and the days we were crying and afraid, that we showed up anyway. So there's a great miracle in that. And I certainly am very grateful for that. I read a little bit yesterday about the spirit of Christmas, and no matter what your religion or how you grew up, what you celebrate, it just is this time, as Hanukkah is, as solstice is, it just is this time with the energy and vibration of new birth and renewal. And to reset in any ways that we have gotten stuck in the falling down moment, right? That we all fall down in different ways of not taking care of ourselves, of falling into despair, into then the protection of despair is cynicism and skepticism, right? We think if we cross our arms and armor up, then we won't feel the pain of being human so much. But we all know that doesn't usually last very long, and we miss out on so much of the joy, right? And one of the beautiful aspects of a regular practice of yoga is that it reminds us that we create our own sense of safety. We create our own sense of meaning. We practice meeting the discomfort or meeting the challenge in a different way, right? Instead of immediately numbing out, checking out, disassociating, running away, whatever our habit is, freezing and not doing anything, that we may still have these tendencies in our nervous system our whole life. That's the good news and the bad news of being human. But how much quicker can we come back, right? How much faster can we return to equilibrium? How much faster can, instead of beating ourselves up, one inhalation, one exhalation. Okay, I'm back. I may be shaky. I may be afraid. I may not be certain that I can do all the things that I want to do, but I don't have to do them one day or in 1 week or in 1 year even. So it gives us so much more compassion and kindness for our journey and for the dark and for the light. And the truth being that we cannot give what we don't have. The world needs so much compassion and kindness and generosity right now. So we may as well start with ourselves. I'm going to do this sweet practice today that is very heart-centered, that really helps to If the snow has built up in the heart, the coldness, the sadness, the constriction, it helps to melt that snow, that hardness, so that we can soften and know when we need to cocoon, know when we need to reach out. Just the real, different from manis and pedis and going to the spa, different kind of self-care, of self-accountability and self-awareness of how do I tenderly take care of myself, my precious life on this day, so that I can be of service to others. But I need to start here first to be able to give that generosity away. So let's do it. If at any time you need to change into your PJs, if you have PJ envy, you just go ahead and do that, okay? If you need to drink hot chocolate while you're doing yoga, great. Who knows? We just do anything we can, right? Someone was messaging me one day when, I don't remember who it was now, when they had really bad PMS, and they were like eating chocolates as they were doing yoga. I was like, okay, I've never heard of that before, but that is the good and the challenge of being at home, right? We can do anything, but sometimes we need to do anything to get through. Bring your hands in, press them in at your sternum, closing your eyes. Taking this moment to roll your eyes up and in to that space between your eyebrows, your third eye point. This remembering of yourself, this befriending of your deepest self, this honoring and holding of the light of your soul. The truth being that no matter how dark it seems, that light of your soul is always there for you to connect to warm you, to inspire you from the inside. Inhale deeply, squeeze your shoulders up to your ears, squeeze them tight, and through your mouth, exhale, dropping it away. Inhale deeply, squeeze up, squeeze tight, squeeze into your face, squeeze into your brain, thinking, thoughts, worries, anxieties, drawing them up through your mouth. Exhale, let it go. One last time like that. Inhale so deeply. Squeeze up, squeeze tight. And really with a sigh, exhale, and let it go. Return your breath to your nose, inhaling and exhaling so deeply. Feel your shoulders melting down, allowing the release, the letting go of all the doingness and relaxing into beingness, into this now moment. Giving yourself this time today to practice, to get still, to connect within. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo, tuning us in to our mantra, to ourself, to our deepest, deepest wisdom to guide us. Inhale deeply to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale deeply. Suspend this breath. Feel the sounds of the mantra in every cell, every molecule. And exhale, release. Release your hands down to your knees. Keeping your eye gaze within, begin circling your body around in a clockwise direction. Inhale as you roll forward. Exhale as you round back. The stomach holds so much of our emotional processing for our life, letting your internal organs breathe, move, sending new energy, new prana through the lower back, through the sides of your waist. Let this practice today be a sweet unwinding, softening. If you know the mantra, begin to chant. Vibrating the sounds that connect us to our unique path into our soul. And begin circling in the opposite direction, breathing deeply. Sending the breath exactly where you need it this morning. And inhale up to the center, align your spine, suspend the breath. This moment of alignment, of stillness. And exhale. Ego eradicator, curling your fingers in, thumbs are separate. Stretch your arms wide, 60 degrees. Let your shoulders melt down and begin a breath of fire here. If you're newer to the breath of fire, pumping the navel, the diaphragm in and out, drawing the navel back on each exhale. If you are new, you can always open your mouth, stick your tongue out and pant to get the diaphragm moving. We technically call that puppy breath. Let your shoulders melt down, shoulder blades melt down, so you feel the strength in the back of your body, the softness through the front, the openness through the front. And just notice your sensations, maybe heat coming up, tingling, energy moving, you awakening your energy, your vitality of this day. Different from any other day, any other moment. And this Tara has the and last little bit. And holding that posture steady, inhale deeply into your breath. Keep breath suspended in, slowly bring your thumbs up to touch, stretch through your fingers, stretch through your arms. Exhale, sweep the arms down. Inhale, sweep the arms up, press the palms. Exhale, sweep down, keep that going. Inhale, up. A resetting of your magnetic field, of your space, of your presence, so you can have the highest of your mental state, emotional state. You connect to your life. Keep allowing the breath to move the arms, especially if it gets challenging. Let the breath help you. Often the complaints that get held in the aura, things aren't how they should be. A resetting of this light of your presence. So you can bathe in it. It's not just for other people. Last few times. Inhale the arms up, press the palms, stretch through your spine. Exhale, sweep your arms down, clearing that space. And come straight up onto your hands and knees, cat cow. For the flexibility of the spine. Make sure you bring your big toe joints together. Inhale, your head up, spine arcs. Exhale, round. Keep that going. Inhale and exhale. Arcing, rounding your spine. Let your head, your neck move freely with the spine. So you're oxygenating your brain. Let your breath be heavy so that you hear your breath guiding you, moving you. You're doing great. Last 20 seconds, move as powerfully as you can. And inhale so deeply, your head up. Suspend the breath, allow this moment of stillness. Exhale, round your spine, curve your spine, draw your navel back. And gently press back, press your buttocks back to your heels. Arms stretched out in front. Breathing so deeply here. Inhaling, exhaling now. Breathing into this now moment. The practice of experiencing each breath is the doorway to meditation, the doorway to a meditative mind. You cannot breathe in the future or in the past, so it brings you here into the nourishment of now. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And gently bring yourself standing. Come all the way standing up. Balancing through both sides of the body, both sides of the brain. I better take off my slippers before I do this one. So we're walking in place. As I'm marching in place, inhale the right arm up, left knee comes up, exhale down, and you alternate sides. So inhale up, exhale down. Making sure it's alternate arm to leg. So you get the coordination through the body, through the brain, both sides of the brain. Connect with your navel. That's going to help your balance. If you can close your eyes, do that. Feeling the balance from within you. If you need to keep your eyes a little bit open, that's fine. Start getting your heart rate going a little. One of the simplest things we can do for this relationship between the hemispheres of our brain. Find your rhythm, movement with breath. Great, last 2 times. Inhale deeply, stretch both arms up, stretch. Exhale, sweep your arms down, clearing that space around you. And special Christmas moment, we're going to be running in place, punching our arms out in front. If the running is too much, just lift the knees, march in place. But we're going to get our heart going, our heart rate going, our cardiovascular system going. Helping to move any stuck energy, motion. Let your shoulders move, your rib cage move. Any unprocessed emotion, grief, sadness, frustration, letting it all move. The good news is this is really short. Last 30 seconds. Really punch your arm. Lifting your energy, lifting your spirit. Great, great. Last little bit. Keep your commitment, doing your best. And inhale deeply, stretch your arms up, feel your feet firmly planted. Exhale, release your arms down. Just take a moment to let your breath slow down. Especially the exhalation, lengthen the exhalation. You may not have thought that you were going for a run today. It's just like life, allowing the surprises to be interesting, unusual, curious, rather than bad or wrong. We're going to do some good froggies now. Just going to get all the hard work over right in the beginning, okay? So Heels together, remember it's like a first position, toes out to the side. Chest, heart open, fingertips on the ground. Keep the heels together and off the ground. Inhale, stretch your legs up, head drops down. Exhale, squatting down. Inhale, up, exhale, down. Oh, it feels so nice doing froggies in PJs. Should do it more often. Things that you learn in this 2020 pandemic year. Let your breath help you. Make sure you do not lose your sense of humor during this posture, which can be easy to happen. Maybe you just have to visualize me in a Santa hat at your third eye point, and maybe that will give you a little giggle when you're getting curious. Of course, take a break when you need to, and then bring yourself back. Just like anything in life, it's the starting over, the beginning again, that really matters. You're doing it one breath at a time. What happens to your mind when the intensity comes and you befriend yourself, support yourself, and breathe through. You are almost there. Last 20 seconds. See what you can do for this last little bit. Inhale deeply, stretch your legs up, suspend your breath. And exhale, come laying down onto your backs. Take a moment here. Let your work go, let your efforts melt. See how quickly you can drop the work, drop your stories about the work, and just return to the breath. The rise and fall of your belly with each breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely and gently hug your knees into your chest. And rock forwards and backwards on your spine, massaging your spine. And rocking up to sit up and extend your legs straight out in front. Stretch them straight out, squeeze your legs together, your feet together, flexing your feet, drawing your toes back towards you, and stretch your arms straight up, and then reach over your legs. Either hold your big toes or else onto your shins. Inhale, lengthen your spine up, retract the chin, exhale, stretch. Keep that movement going. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up, exhale forward, chest comes towards your legs. Not forcing the stretch, just using the exhale to gently take you into it. And the exhale exactly where you feel the resistance or the tightness. And inhale up, lengthening through your spine, suspend your breath. And exhale, stretch forward, release forward. And then gently come out of the stretch, cross your legs back into easy pose. Going on to a spinal twist, hands up on your shoulders, fingers in front, thumbs behind. Begin twisting side to side. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam, anchoring down through your sits bones, connected to the ground so you can move powerfully through your waist, through your rib cage, opening up through your lungs.
Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. Oh, divine master, grant that I may not sow mercy to be consoled as to console.
Last little bit, move powerfully, unlocking, releasing.
To be loved as to love, for it is in giving that we receive. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. It is in dying that we are born into eternal life.
Last 30 seconds. Move as powerfully as you can. Last little bit. Twist down anything that is stuck in you. Letting it move, letting it go. Inhale up to the center, align your spine. Apply Mula Bandha, squeeze the energy from the base of the spine up, let it circulate. Exhale, release your hands down to your knees. Take a moment here, returning to the flow of your breathing, the rise and fall of your abdomen. And then gently flex your hands back at your wrists. So there is a little bit of pressure right at the base of the wrist here. Palms of the hands facing up, very receptive posture. The arms are up in a 60-degree angle, and you keep the palms of the hands flat facing the ceiling. Align through your spine. Let the shoulder blades melt down a little. Back of the neck is long. So you can pressurize the heart center in this way for deep, energetic, emotional healing. You want to take your eye gaze right up to the top of your head, the crown of your head. Simultaneously, this connection, meditating on this connection between the heart and the top of your head. This is your connection to the universal support, intelligence all around you. Breathe so deeply here, this healing for the heart.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, we see, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, we say, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Breathing deeply.
Silent night, holy night, shepherds first saw the sight, glory streaming from heaven afar, heavenly hosts singing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born.
Last little bit here. Keep widening, nourishing your heart.
Holy night, all is calm, we see, all
Let
is
yourself keep
bright,
beginning again, beginning again.
round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, we say, sleep in heavenly peace.
And inhale so deeply, stretching through the chest, the sternum, the armpits, the arms, stretch. And exhale, release. And gently come laying down onto your backs. Laying down with your arms beside you, palms of the hands facing down. And stretch your left leg straight up at a 90-degree angle, lightly pointing through your toes. So there's a stretch up right through the legs, through the muscles, right up to the toes. If it feels best to place your hands underneath your buttocks to support your lower back, do that. And begin a breath of fire here. Inhale deeply, stretch through that leg, slip to the toes. And exhale, relax down, let it go, let the foot go. And stretch your left leg straight up 90 degrees. Now through the left side. Begin your breath of fire there. Keep your face relaxed, shoulders relaxed. You're only using the energy that you need. And inhale, deeply stretch through your leg to the toes. Exhale, release that down. And place your hands underneath your buttocks, supporting your lower back. Stretch your legs long down onto the ground. Point your toes forward and lift your feet up 6 inches. Squeezing your legs together. Long, slow, deep. If it's best for your lower back, have one leg up at a time. Breathing into your stability, ability to put thought and intent. last little bit. Keep stabilizing here. Last few breaths here, consolidating. And holding the posture steady. Inhale deeply, squeeze your legs together. And exhale, relax down, let it go, let your efforts down. And gently hug your knees into your chest. And rock on your spine, rock back up to sit into easy pose. Bring your right hand into Nyan Mudra, index finger and thumb pressing on your knee, just using the thumb of your left hand to block off your left. Just breathe, inhale and exhale through the right. Slow the breath down. Inhale and slow down time. Exhale and connecting to our inner sun, our enthusiasm, our vitality. Last little bit, see if you can slow the breath down. Last few rounds here. And finishing this round, and bring your hand down onto your knee and inhale deeply. And exhale completely. A great one to remember, breathing through the right nostril when you get into that space of darkness or depression or stuckness, to lift the energy, lift your spirit. We're going to do our healing meditation of RaMaDaSa Sase Sohang. And I was just thinking that if we were doing it in person today, that we'd do it in a circle. And that those of you who really needed extra healing today would lay down in the center of the circle and receive. And I thought, why don't we do that anyway? Because energetically, all that needs to happen is that one person, which would be me, can hold the space needs to hold the space and everyone else can be relaxing. So we're going to chant RaMaDaSa, Sa Se So Hum, the balance of all of the elements. Wow, if this year has taught us to honor the sun, the moon, the dark, the earth, the hope of the infinite, and anchor all of this energy at our own hearts. It is this year, lots of growth. So when we're chanting, your elbows are in beside you, palms of the hands are facing up. You may chant for a while and then lay down and really consciously receive the sound current, receive the vibration of the healing energy. You may sit and chant the whole time. You may go, right now, I need to lay down right now and have a long shavasana and just receive, and that's absolutely fine. So we're going to hold each other in this circle and in this healing vibration and in this energy of consciousness, of renewal, of rebirth, and to really clear those clouds of darkness or pain or despair or hopelessness that we have been carrying. So you can lay down whenever it is that you want to or need to, okay? If you're beginning the chant, elbows in beside you, palms of the hands facing up, angled out from you. Eyes are closed, rolled up and in towards your third eye point. When we chant this sound, it said that we receive the blessings and anyone we hold in our hearts, minds, receives the blessings. Let's send this healing energy out to all of the healthcare workers and to everybody that has to work and be there for others today, that doesn't have a choice, that doesn't have the luxury to be at home and to be safe. And anybody that comes into your mind, let's send this healing energy to them. And when we chant these sounds, then we carry this healing vibration everywhere we go. And we can be a beneficial presence without saying a thing. And that is definitely an honor to carry that into the world. Just listening the first time through, and then we'll join in.
RaMaDaSa, Sa Se So Hum.
And inhale deeply, suspend this breath. Feel this healing vibration through your hands, through every cell in your body. And exhale, inhale deeply and send this healing energy out to our world, to our planet, to everybody who needs this healing blessing today. And exhale, release your hands down to your knees. And gently come laying down onto your backs. The deep relaxation, covering yourself up so that you're warm, so you can rest deeply. Feel the release from the top of your head all the way down through every muscle, through every part of you. Relaxing into a state of receptivity. Receiving the benefits of your work, your integration, and allowing yourself to rest so deeply.
Retoño mío, esta es la bendición de tu madre. Nunca olvides a Dios, ni un momento, adorando por siempre al Señor del universo. Oh my child, this is your mother's blessing. May you never forget God, even for a moment. Worshipping forever the Lord of the universe. Retoño mío, esta es la bendición de tu madre. Recordando infinito, que el verdadero gurú te sea amable, que ames estar en compañía de santos, que tu prenda de vestir sea la protección de Dios, que tu sustento sea el canto de la alabanza de Dios. Bebe el néctar del nombre de Dios y vive una larga vida, que la meditación en Dios te traiga dicha incesante, que el amor sea tuyo propio y tus deseos se cumplan, que la preocupación nunca te consuma. Haz de tu mente el abejorro, y que los pies del loto de Dios sean la flor. Oh sirviente Nanak, ata tu mente de esta manera, como el gavilán encuentra la gota de lluvia y prospera, como el gavilán encuentra la gota de lluvia y prospera. Retoño mío, esta es la bendición de tu madre. Nunca olvides a Dios, ni un momento, recordando a Dios. Todos los errores son purificados y todos nuestros ancestros son acogidos y salvados. Siempre canta en nombre de Dios, Hare Hare. Dios está en tu interior, Dios es infinito, que el verdadero gurú te sea amable, que ames estar en compañía de santos, que tu prenda de vestir sea la protección.
And gently, gently begin deepening your breath. Slowly, slowly bringing yourself back. Moving through your fingers and through your toes. Circling through your wrists and through your ankles. Taking your arms up above your head, giving yourself a nice big stretch. And cat stretching side to side, releasing your spine, breathing deeply. And gently rubbing your hands together, soles of your feet together, grounding you, bringing you back into your body. Hugging your knees into your chest and rocking on your spine. Rocking back up to sit into easy pose, hands back to the center of your chest, taking this moment, this alignment with your deeper self, which is the alignment with all things, surrounding yourself, your life, the light of this blessing.
May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on.
And out to someone in your life.
May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on.
For all people.
May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way
And inhale deeply. So. And today, as this year draws to its end, we give thanks for the blessings that it brought. Sometimes the blessings through great hardship, and how these blessings and gifts became part of who we are. The days when the veil lifted and the soul could see delight, when a quiver caressed the heart in the sheer exuberance of just being here. The slow and brooding times when all was awkward and the wave in the mind pierced every sore with salt. The beautiful moments of light and laughter, the darkened days that stopped, the confidence of the dawn that kept happening every day. Days when we saw faces shine brighter with light from beyond themselves, and from the granite of some secret sorrow, a stream of buried tears loosened again and again. We bless this year for all we learned, for all we loved and lost, and for the quiet way it brought us nearer to our invisible destination. And Sanda. Satnam, everyone. Merry Christmas to you all. However you're celebrating today. By yourself, with family, with friends. Go gently on this wild year that it has been. Do we have Nicole's sister with us? Yay, Marissa, welcome. That's so cool. So happy to have you here. Yay.
I know, I was so happy to see your face when I logged on, Marissa. Oh.
Well, thank you so much. You made Christmas so special.
I'm so glad. We're here together through all the time and space and challenges, right?
Yeah.
Have a wonderful, wonderful day, night, evening. Misha and family, it must be evening over there. And yeah, remember I'm going to cocoon for 4 days. So Rima's going to teach on Monday and Tuesday for me because everybody needs to cocoon. And if you haven't planned on doing any cocooning, I cheer you on and encourage you because we all need it. Especially in Zoom land, everybody needs a couple of days where they're just not on a screen, right? It's like being on television. And then I'll be back teaching from Wednesday. New Year's Day class is going to be a free class. We've fixed the thing that happened last time, so you can invite people to that. And then I'm going to do a visioning workshop with yoga, meditation, and this amazing visioning process on January 2nd, which is next weekend. But happy, merry everything. Go gently with your tender selves. Yes, thank you, thank you. Let the laughter come, let the tears come, all of it, right? That's what we've been doing this whole year. Why not today as well?